Hello everyone, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. Alright, so I have a different kind of article today, a little different. Don't worry, mobile videos are not going anywhere. This is still primarily all about wireless carriers. But once in a while, I see some articles that I want to talk about that are interesting. We basically have another data breach here, and it's coming from Toyota. So we all know about Toyota. Many of us have Toyotas, right? They're one of the most reliable vehicle companies in the world. And this is interesting. These things happen, of course. It's nothing new when it comes to data breaches and customers' information going out. But I figured maybe I share it to you in case maybe you're a stockholder of Toyota, maybe you have a Toyota, maybe you have family members or friends that work for Toyota. So it's good to get this news out there and enlighten people just so they're aware of what goes on. Besides wireless carriers, sometimes there's some bigger news, right? So Toyota confirms breach after Medusa ransomware threatens to leak data. All right, so the article is coming from Bleeping Computer. I will link it down below in the description for you. So Toyota Financial Services has confirmed that it detected unauthorized access on some of its systems in Europe and Africa after Medusa ransomware claimed an attack on the company. Toyota Financial Services, which is a subsidiary of Toyota Motor Vehicle Corporation, which is a global entity with a presence in 90% of the markets where Toyota sells its cars, providing auto financing to its customers. Earlier today, the Medusa ransomware gang listed TFS, which is Toyota Financial Services, to its data leak site on the dark web, demanding a payment of $8 million to delete data allegedly stolen from the Japanese company. The threat actors gave Toyota 10 days to respond, with the option to extend the deadline for $10,000 per day. All right, so basically, this is what we see here. We see the Medusa blog, and then we see the countdown has begun. All right. So this is basically add one day. This is crazy. Delete all data or download data now. This is like insane. Imagine this is nuts how they have this set up. It's like a charity except to internet scum pretty much. While Toyota Finance did not confirm if the data was stolen in the attack, the threat actors claim to have exfiltrated files and threaten with a data leak if a ransomware is not paid. So to prove the intrusion, the hackers published sample data that includes financial documents, spreadsheets, purchase invoices, hashed account passwords, clear text, user IDs and passwords, agreements, passport scans, internal organization charts, financial performance reports, staff email addresses, and more. So it's pretty safe to say that they have stuff, and if they don't get this money, it's going to get leaked. So dangerous territory here for Toyota. This is not going to be good. Medusa also provides a text file with the file tree structure of all data that they claim to have stolen from Toyota systems, saying that most of these documents are in German, indicating that the hackers managed to access systems serving Toyota's operations in Central Europe. So what else do we have here? So yeah, I'm pretty much going to leave it there. You guys can read the rest on your own if you want, but just letting you guys know, I mean, this stuff, when these things happen, when these breaches happen, it's really scary. You see what this can do to a company as well as its customers. I mean, a lot of customers' information could be jeopardized now. And Toyota is a very large company. And I don't want to go and say that they don't do their job, that they don't have the right people in place to secure information. But it's really scary how easy it is for so many companies to get hacked these days, right? Toyota. We have T-Mobile is on the list of companies getting hacked, right? So I don't understand why these companies are not able to do a better job at keeping customers' information more secure. There's got to be a way to lock up customers' information. Now, obviously, we're going to probably say it was something done internally, maybe disrupt employee leaking that information. That's usually the easiest way for this data to get out. But either way, maybe there's got to be a better way to prevent customers or employees, even if they're disrupt employees, to get their hands or to be able to leak this data out. There's got to be a more secure way to manage this. That's how I feel. When you're a company with the worth of Toyota, you've got to do a little bit better. I get it. Things happen. They do. No company is perfect. But I think, like I've said before, when this topic comes up, I think they need to sit down and say, like, what are we doing, to prevent this? Like, how can we not allow this to continue to happen and jeopardize our customers' information and, slowly sabotage ourselves as companies too? Because these data breaches, this can set Toyota back $8 million or more if the deal, if they wind up having to pay. And that's a hefty bill. And if these things continue to happen, 8 million here, 8 million there, next time it'll be 20 million, maybe 50 million. You're on your way to, adding up a bunch of debt, and then, there goes bankruptcy just around the corner, So anyway, guys, thought it'd be a nice change of pace just to give you some information regarding something a little different, but that might be interesting for you to hear about. Maybe, like I said, somebody that works for Toyota, whatnot. Now, obviously this isn't in the United States, but it's still the company, and it's still interesting to see what goes on around the world with some of these large companies such as Toyota. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.